Welcome to this episode about Fundamental Interactions 1, the strongest and the weakest force in the universe. There are 4 fundamental interactions. They are gravity, electromagnetism, a strong force, and the weak force. In this chapter, we will focus on gravity and electromagnetism.
Enjoying playing.
Gravity is by far the weakest force in nature. Then a good question is, why is it so dominant at large scales? Let's analyze this a little bit. Gravity is weaker than the strong interaction by 42 orders of magnitude, and weaker than electromagnetism by 40 orders of magnitude. This means that if gravity were as strong as electromagnetism, then a 70 kilograms snowman would be billion times heavier than the current weight of our sun. But being so weak, why is gravity so dominant? For understanding this question, we have to compare it with the electromagnetism interaction. Let's do it. Both interactions, gravity and electromagnetism, are propagated via massless particles. Gravity propagates through particles called gravitons, and electromagnetism propagates through photons. Classically, gravitons interact with each other, while photons don't do it. For this reason, the classical theory of gravity, namely general relativity, is nonlinear. On the other hand, the classical version of electromagnetism is linear. When the gravitational field is weak, it has a similar behavior, at least functionally, to the classical theory of electromagnetism. In such a case, the gravitons interact with each other in a very weak way. Both theories, gravity and electromagnetism, have an infinite range of interaction. We can play to the fields. Patrick and Stephen are friends playing to the fields. They understand that Patrick, being bigger and heavier, will propagate less. Then if some particle becomes massless, it will propagate an infinite distance.
Weight is lower, I will propagate larger distances.
I am heavier than you, I will propagate less distance.
But then why gravity dominates at large scales over electromagnetism? It makes no sense. Both of them are infinite range interactions. The main reason is that electromagnetism, even being so strong, cannot be perceived at large scales because the positive and negative charges cancel each other. Then the universe at large scales is neutral. On the other hand, there is no negative mass able to cancel the ordinary mass at large scales. Then the cumulative effect of matter at large scales dominates, and gravity, even being the weakest force, is the dominant one at the macroscopic level. But wait a minute, what about the other interactions, the strong and the weak interaction? Well, we will talk about them in future chapters, in future episodes. For the moment, you should know that they only propagate at very, very, very short scales. In summary, gravity dominates at large scales. It has no competitor. It is a long-range interaction because it is mediated by massless gravitons. Additionally, there is no negative mass able to cancel the effects of the ordinary mass. If you liked this video, please subscribe to the channel, give us a like, and share the link. You can also contact us to the email address appearing on the screen. More videos are coming the next week. Continue with us.